Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first three games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already, but I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So here's the lefty, Max Fried. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Number 31, Ryan O'Hearn.
He's doing that much today.
Like good, or?
I mean, he still wants to be dominant. And you just know
Ground ball up the middle, handled by Machado. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play on a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
One time I did all four.
Now an 0-2 from Freed. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's outside. And a count 1-2. Freed went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. Swings and misses, struck him out. Let's take a look at our lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
But when he learns how to sit up,
Ball to strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. That one way outside. Ball 2. Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. To third, Lee. Over to Jazz, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Ball.
hey, that is good.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Max Fried will give way. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Luis Heel taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, this is good.
And that one is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Buddy scrambles back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show.
Just real quick. And we can be like, oh, we're just stopping in. We're going to church in the game.
Back in New York. On the hill for the Mariners, Ryan Wu. What do we need to know here?
He has great stuff, Greg, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
I always love you.
Maybe I can talk to you again later. You know, it's funny because things in a week
Here's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman West, Josh.
Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. He's got it.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Luis Arias in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Oh my God. What am I doing? That was a fucking strike.
That's ball 2.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man at first, one away. On the ground to short, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This is Willie Castro. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The Mariners looking to strike first here in Game 4 of the ALCS. So now 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
Oh my fucking God, dude.
Way back and out of here. A 3-run shot. The Mariners strike first. It's 3-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. To first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees nothing. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. 4th game of the ALCS. Bottom of the 2nd. Brent Rooker stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball 4. Take your base. Take. Out. 3. Out.
Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
80.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to. Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Rodriguez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Check swing, no appeal, ball one.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a slider misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
This one in the air, center field. Bellinger takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next is the designated hitter, Randy.
One out man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. He makes the grab.
Up next is the right fielder, number 9, Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well, and it is out of here.
Dude, you're putting fucking
A
meat.
two-run homer, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So 2 down. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And there's a foul ball. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We head down to the home half of inning. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning.
That's ball 4.
As we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luis Arias. Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Castro, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Rips that one to right. Brings it in.
Up next is the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered in this game. Lee throws to first in time.
Up next is the left fielder, number 31.
Here's the left fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 2. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks a swing, appeal to third, and he won a round. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. One left for Seattle, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom four.
Ball four, take your base. Safe. Ball four, take your base. 3 out.
Just fucking
Fourth
leaving
game of
guys
the
on base.
ALCS. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. On the ground to Jazz. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez will hit next. And that drops in for a strike. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's a little bit low.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And he gets back in. Rodriguez stands at first with one out. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now Bader up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a chopper out to short. Flips it. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in game 4 of the ALCS. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Luis Arias on deck for the ends. 2 on, 2 outs. Center field. Bellinger settles under this one. And that is that. 2 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees nothing. This is the American League Championship Series. Back again.
That's ball 4.
A fucking Gent.
Back for more from the Bronx. Start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Luis Ariz. Ariz, in his 8th season, a career batting average over 300, and he was born in Venezuela. Inside, ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Line to left,
Get
and
the
that's a
fuck
fair ball.
out of here.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Castro thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. And that's fouled off. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground. Base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 6-0. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now.
Hey!
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Goes to third for one. And that's all they'll get.
Up next is Seattle, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
2 aboard with 1 out. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like...
To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Mariners here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Bottom of...
Safe!
Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Right down to shoot, strike 1.
Well, I think that hit surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Arozarena started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Hard hit right side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Heel out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Yankees, Clark Schmidt.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Ball one.
Bader over at first with one away. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there are 2 outs.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Luis Arise.
Luis Arise stands in. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Oh, no pitch being called here. It looks like Carl Dixon, the plate umpire, is saying a balk was committed. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners lead 1. They lead it 6-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robbie Ray.
And he's got a nice lead.
You're out. 3.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro.
Hey.
Oh, 2 now. A little bit
No,
low.
that's low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Full extension makes the catch. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Whips it to first. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, number 31, Ryan O'Hearn.
Back to the top of the order, and now Ryan O'Hearn. That's too low.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Outman gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. It's the Mariners 6 and the Yankees 2. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter.
Right fielder. Number 37, Matt.
4th game of the ALCS. All set to start the 9th in this one. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Schmidt in his 6th season, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2017. outs apiece and stays alive. And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-0. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's down and away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of the ALCS. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 7-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down at the plate. Harrison Bader. He swings and fouls one off.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back now, and on the mound. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 7.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me ask, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina, never taste bad to me. And I guarantee when the session in, we'll need us some need. So I take it down to the chicken coop, the best in the southeast. Get a quarter dark and them potato rounds, I bet you would like it. Or the fried fish and a couple shrimp, you can taste the town when you bite it. If you don't keep it moving after all this food, you will lay it down with the items. And I got plenty much more to show. Throw the place away, let's fight it. Hit my line, pull the phone, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up. Do it again. Hit my line. Pull the phone. Hop in. Ride out. Like this. Crank the window. Pit stop. Hop out. Hit the block. Say what's up. Put some.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, and even though neither team's going to be going home after today, Game 5 always has the feel of an elimination game when the series is tied up at 2-2. And maybe it's just as important as one, because being up 3-2 as opposed to down 3-2 makes a huge difference going forward.
Yeah, you don't want to be the team with their backs up against the wall in Game 6. This is a big swing game. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Ryan Weathers. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. So Game 5 is underway.
That's what games are. Dude,
High fly ball right
you're
field.
putting my pitches down the middle.
On its way, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at-bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. And it's fouled away.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 5 of the ALCS.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
The 2-1. Out to short. Handled by Machado. Over to first. Rodriguez out of the play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. Arozarena matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Ball.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Harrison Bader. That one's in there. That's strike one. Bader went deep in his most recent game. Just missed. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw.
I fucking...
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. That one missed. Off the mark there. And a full count now. Good job to fight that one off. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. In the air, left field. Outman has a beat on it. And that is that.
Let's go home, Chuck.
Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And starting in this one, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Bryce Harper stepping in now for the Yankees.
Harper.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Ball 4, take your base. You're out.
How are we getting thrown out?
Game 5 of the ALCS. And now for Seattle, Josh Naylor. Little chopper rolls foul. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Luis Ariz stands in on the ground. What a stop. The feed for one. To first now.
How? He's not that fast.
Great effort there.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Willie Castro, batting with one down, takes a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
Ball.
Donovan with 4 runs batted in his last game. Lee. And that's the inning. 1 left for Seattle, but they're on top 1-0.
Can someone hit a fucking 3-run home run? One fucking time for me.
Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. Sean Murphy stepping in now for the Yankees. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he...
Paul Goldschmidt, dude, he's fucking off.
here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Ryan O'Hearn. And that clips the inside corner. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. One gone here.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh.
Yep.
Raleigh, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That was the sweeper, but it missed. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Get
So
on
they get
first.
him on board with a one-out single.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder.
And now, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1.
Ball one.
Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Game 5 of the ALCS. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
In the air to left center, Bellinger on the move. Reaching for it and breaks it in.
Up next for Seattle.
That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, Ran it down. I just love seeing that.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. All tied up here in game 5 of the ALCS. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Josh Naylor.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here in New York, and stepping in for New York, Cody Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure.